the squads of both teams in Super Bowl 57. The NFL can't get any more rigged. It all says it in a nutshell. NFL is Gematria 32. This is the NFL. The Chiefs are going to become 3-2 in the Super Bowl. The Eagles win one Super Bowl in 4 appearances. Chiefs are 3-2 in the Super Bowl. That is your rigged NFL. The Chiefs are 3-2 in the Super Bowl. It is NFL. That's Gematria 32. Len Dawson, offensive tackle of the Eagles, is Gematria of 32. He loses as the Chiefs increase the 3-2 record in the Super Bowl. It is Chiefs. They're going to become 3-2 in the Super Bowl. Johnson's Gematria 32. We are talking about Johnson Gardner, defensive back of the Eagles. We're talking about Lane Johnson of the Eagles. We're talking about Lyndon Baines Johnson, who passed civil rights. This is the first black quarterback Super Bowl matchup. It is Larry Johnson that played for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes ties Peyton Manning. Peyton's Gematria 32. Broncos Gematria 32. Denver Gematria 32. Jason Kelsey is losing the Super Bowl. The Eagles are 3-2. Eagles leading tackler TJ Edwards is Gematria 32. That's the significance of 32. Brandon can refer to the commander-in-chief, Joe Biden. What Brandon really represents is going down over here. Brandon Graham, a key part of that Eagle defense, is going to lose the Super Bowl. Brandon is Gematria 32. So that's your 32s. The last regular season MVP to win the Super Bowl was Kurt Warner, Super Bowl 34. He played for Arizona. 23 years later, 23, 5 life path. Patrick Mahomes could be the next regular season quarterback to win the Super Bowl. It is Trent that has Gematria of 32. I think Trent is a defensive lineman. Let me just go to Trent quickly. Maybe a cornerback. Trent McDuffie, a cornerback, rookie of the Kansas City Chiefs. It is Trent. That's Gematria 23. You know, Patrick Mahomes wins 2 out of 3 Super Bowls, losing to Tom Brady. Brady Gematria 23 after beating Jalen Hurts. Carlos Dunlap, former Bengal, beats the Bengals in the AFC Championship game. Part of that Chiefs front 7. Frank Clark is going to win 2 out of 3 with Patrick Mahomes. Frank is Gematria 23. That's your 23 and 32. The Eagles will win the Super Bowl 36 months later, 12-3, 12 months, 3 days. Kelsey Bros, Gematria 36. Boston Scott, running back of the Eagles, Gematria 36. Hassan Reddick, gonna lose the Super Bowl. Cardinals losers, former Cardinal loses. Reddick, Gematria 36. 5 life path. Patrick Mahomes could be 5 titles behind Tom Brady at the time that Brady retires. Andy Reid and the Chiefs win the Super Bowl for the first time since Miami. Miami 27, Reid Gematria 27, 2 for Mahomes, 7 for Brady. Devontae Smith of the Eagles, Devontae 27, L'Jarius Sneed, cornerback of the Chiefs, L'Jarius 27, Darius Slay, safety for the Eagles, Darius is 27. A.J. Brown, Brown's Gematria 27, Brown and Darius have Gematria 72. It's 7 for Brady, 2 for Mahomes. Jake Elliott, Arizona is also Gematria 27. Gardner Johnson, defensive back of the Eagles, 72. 7 for Brady, 2 for Mahomes. 42, all about the Chiefs increasing the record to 4-2 against the Eagles all time. Goldwater, with this racist legacy, ran against Lyndon Baines Johnson, voted against civil rights. Goldwater's 42, Glendale, Arizona. Jalen 42, Fletcher Cox, Gematria 42. 15 is all about the Eagles becoming 1-5 at the city of Glendale all time. Jalen Hurts, Gematria 15. Fletcher Cox, Gematria 15. Eagles 1-5 at Arizona. At Glendale, I should say, losing to number 15. Patrick Mahomes could be the first regular season MVP to win the Super Bowl since Kurt Warner did at Atlanta. Atlanta's 15. Nick Sirianni, coach of the Eagles, came from the Colts. Colts is 15. This is an all-black quarterback matchup. This is a non-white quarterback matchup from the state of Texas. Both Mahomes and Hurts are from Texas. Texas is 15. MVP's Gematria 15. Rams and Tampa last two winners. It's all interconnected. It's all interconnected with each other. Willie Gay, linebacker of the Chiefs. Gay's Gematria 15. He has a big game. Eagles 1-5 at Glendale. Eagles finished the year 5-1. Dallas Goddard, Devontae Smith, Gematria 51. So Chiefs will be 4-2 against the Eagles in 6 games all time against the Eagles. Chiefs win 4 times. Barack Hussein Obama, civil rights. Lyndon Baines Johnson, who passed civil rights legislation, beat Barry Goldwater from Arizona. Kansas City Chiefs. Eagles have a pick for the New Orleans Saints. New York Giants are last NFC winner. Eagles are going to fail to win. The Antichrist, the Golden Boy, Patrick Mahomes, Ronald Jones II, Juju Smith-Schuster on the Chiefs are going to play a big role. Well, Ronald Jones is like 3rd in the depth chart. Kaiser White, linebacker of the Eagles, Gematria 64. It's Barry Goldwater, Barry 64, Ronald 64, Chosen 64. Joe Biden's he's from Philly, but yes, he's the president. He's the commander-in-chief. The Chiefs in 6 games beat the Eagles 4 times. The Eagles fall to 1-3 in the Super Bowl. It is LA that last hosted it. C.J. Gardner Johnson, C.J.'s 13. Dallas Gematria 13. Dallas Goddard. Dallas is going to lose. Dallas will win next year's Super Bowl. Len Dawson played with Dallas. Len's Gematria 13. Right after Len Dawson's death, the Eagles fall to 1-3 in the Super Bowl. Andy Reid wins his 22nd playoff game against the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. Right after the death of Len Dawson, the Eagles have Gematria 22. Boston Scott's going to lose. Miles Sanders going to lose. Be on the lookout for the fumble, because it is fumble that's Gematria of 23. Eagles will fumble the ball. Hassan is Gematria 22. Hassan loses. The Chiefs win. The AFC wins the Super Bowl for the 28th time. 49ers is 28. Isiah Gematria 28. Eagles lose their 25th playoff game. Tony 25. Kobe 25. Watkins 25. Ravens 25. Orlando Brown Jr.'s father played for the Ravens, won the Super Bowl with the Ravens. His son's going to win the Super Bowl. Snead is 20. Brett 20. Brett Kern, punter, plays for the Eagles. You know, the main script is the city of Glendale. You know, it's all about Andrew Walter Reid. It's about Patrick Lavon Mahomes. And also Cardinals has Gematria of 81. It is Big Red that wins the Super Bowl at the Red Sea of the Arizona Cardinals.